And now I take great pleasure in presenting those two favorites of Hollywood's younger set, both of whom are now working on the Paramount production $1 Million Legs, Jackie Coogan and Betty Grable. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Hiya, kids.
Say, Bob, what does that NBC on your special microphone stand for?
Why, that stands for National Broadcasting Company.
See, Smarty, I told you.
Why, Betty, what did Jack say NBC stood for?
Nothing but corn.
Don't mind her, Bob. The little woman's a great kidder. A great kidder.
Yeah, isn't she? Say, it's great having you two up here with me. Remember the fun we had making that picture, College Swing?
Were you in that?
Was I in that, Betty? Don't you remember that scene where you sat down beside me in the garden and tenderly kissed me?
Yes, Bob. And for the same money, I'd do it again.
Now, wait a minute, you two. Just because you were in College Swing with me doesn't give you the right to insult me.
No, but it gives us the reason.
Jack, I understand that last year you had a swing band.
Yeah, I used to have my own orchestra. I was a full-fledged band leader just like Skinnay Ennis.
Really? Well, I'm glad to see you recovered.
You know, Bob, it was just this time last year that you and Jack went on that vaudeville tour together.
Yeah, and maybe we'll do it again this year, eh, Jack?
Sure, but this time I want to stand behind the net.
Bob, Jack told me all about the trip and how you used to stand in front of your dressing room looking glass admiring yourself.
Honey, shh.
Quiet, Coogan.
Oh, what else did Jack say, Betty?
Well, Jack said that you admired yourself for so long that when you walked away, your face was still in the mirror.
Applause there, please.
Now, Babesy, when we're out guest starring on the radio, we mustn't shoot off our big mouth, must we, honey?
Now, if Jaxie keeps talking that way to Babesy, Babesy's going to have to hang one on Jaxie's little kisser.
Now, look, I don't want to seem nosy, but if Jaxie and Babesy don't stop arguing, we're all going to wind up laying a great big eggsy.
There, you see, Smarty?
And they say that Hollywood couples don't get along. Tell me, Betty, was Jack very attentive when he courted you?
Yes, but he could do much better today.
Yeah, I know. Jack's had a lot of courting experience lately, but was yours... But was yours a very romantic love affair?
Oh, it certainly was. Why, we had a date every single night for a year and a half.
I suppose after that you decided to go steady. Well, tell me, did you shower Betty with gifts, Jack?
Yeah, for a while I used to bring her candy every night.
Oh, that was nice. What made you stop?
The derrick broke in the candy machine.
Say, well, look, I used to bring my girl taffy apples. She'd bite into one side, and I'd bite into the other side, and then we'd have a tug-of-war.
Gee, that must have been a lot of fun.
It was until one night her teeth came out, and I almost broke my back. Tell me, Betty, was Jack a very jealous lover?
Was he? Well, for a while when we first started going out together, he said he'd sock the first guy that looked at me.
Well, what made him change his mind?
The first guy that looked at me.
Well, tell me, how did you kids meet each other?
Oh, it was a regular movie romance. We met in a theater, held hands through a double feature. Then during a newsreel, some fellow said, "Monkeys is the craziest people," so we got married.
Yeah, and now with me, every night is dish night.
Yeah. Well, don't tell me Betty makes you wash all the dishes.
Well, all except the ones we get at your pictures.
Yeah. I suppose she washes those herself.
No, we let the dog lick those.
By the way, Jack, are you very handy around the house?
Why, I certainly am. Betty, tell him how I hung the curtains in the parlor last week.
Oh, he sure hung those curtains. Imagine my embarrassment the other morning when I started to take a shower and I stepped out of the parlor window.
Well, let's get serious for a minute. You know, you've been married a couple of years now, and I just wondered if...
Jack.
Well,
What, honey?
Jack, shall we tell him?
You mean about the new arrival?
Jack and Betty, then you're...
Yes, we both thought an added responsibility would be good for us.
You mean that...
Yes, Bob. We're going to have Betty's folks come and live with us.
Oh, gosh, and I thought you were expecting a baby grand piano. Say, Jack... Jack, how about you and I having a little golf game Sunday?
Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. Jack won't be able to play golf Sunday morning. That's the only time he has to do the ironing.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Betty. Why don't you do the ironing? I did the washing this week.
Now, Jackie.
Oh, now listen here, Betty. From now on, I'm going to play golf on Sunday afternoon and play poker with the boys Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to come home just as late as I darn please. Can't I?
Well, we'll talk it over as soon as you finish your ironing. Now, come here while I straighten your tie.
Oh, nuts.
Go ahead, Jack. That's a good sign.
A good sign of what?
Why, that the lady's in love with you.
Oh, I don't go for that sentimental stuff.
Yeah, well, maybe this will help you understand. If there's a gleam in her eye, each time she straightens your tie, you know the lady's in love with you.
I wear sports shirts.
If she can't dress for a date without that waiting you hate, it means the lady's in love with you.
I don't mind. I play pinochle with the doorman.
And when our friends ask us over to join their table, but I pick that faraway booth for two.
Your brother works there.
Well, sir, here's just how it stands.
You've got romance on your hands because the lady's in love with you.
Now look, Jack, if she has met your old flames and she remembers their names.
I know. The lady's in love with...
Jack, you just listen.
And Sunday night and each day, though I've got nothing to say.
That proves the lady's in love.
How true, how true.
And Sunday night when you take her to see that movie, and she says the balcony seats will do.
Bob, on Sunday nights I listen to
Well,
Jack.
Well, sir, here's just how it stands.
You've got romance on your hands
because the lady's in love with you. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Betty. And here's Skinny Ennis singing What Is This Thing Called Love? Take it, Skinny.
What is this thing called love? This funny thing called love. Just who can solve its mystery? Why did it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart and threw it away. That's why I ask the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love? I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart and threw it away. That's why I ask the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love, called love?
A wise man once said, if you have not lost a thing, you have it. Remember that next time you complain, oh, yes, my teeth used to shine, but not anymore. It's 10 to 1. The natural luster of your teeth is there, waiting for the right combination to bring it back to life. Well, for millions of people, Pepsodent toothpaste with Irium is the winning combination for dazzling teeth and a flashing smile. Irium makes Pepsodent clean teeth faster, brighter, smoother, better. But remember, Pepsodent is the only toothpaste that contains Irium. So if you want all these precious benefits, then brush your teeth twice a day with Pepsodent toothpaste containing Irium.